is he a guy is going to make his major league debut next week?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's on the team. I don't think they have much of a choice. But look, Rick Hahn back in November, it was always kind of thought like the White Sox needed two outfielders, kind of like what I told you guys. Like they didn't want to play Andrew Vaughn in the outfield anymore, nor should they want to do that. You know, Gavin Sheets isn't really an outfielder either. So when you let Jose Abreu walk, you need two outfielders. Obviously, they went on to sign Benintendi, but at like the GM meetings or whatever, Rick Hahn kind of mentioned Oscar Colas by name and kind of said like, "Oh yeah, he'll be given every opportunity." And like they don't usually say that type of stuff, like unless they kind of meant it, right? He played 7 games at Charlotte last year, but he pretty much blitzed the minor leagues last year. I mean, he's a 24-year-old. I don't think, and it's something we talked about on our show a ton. I just don't really see the point of him going back down because the flaws that he does have I don't think would be issues for him in the minors. Like he had a really bad chase rate last year in the minors, like 40%. Um, and he didn't walk a ton, but I mean, like he just destroys bad pitching. That's not going to change going to Charlotte. So he could have some struggles. I mean, for sure. I think it's big power from the left side. I think he's at least average defensively and maybe above average. But there's going to be there's going to be some strikeouts and a whole bunch of swing and miss and stuff like that. But I think it's stuff that he's going to have to figure out in the big leagues. So I'm glad that it seems like they're going to start him. And look, at the off chance that for some reason, somehow he ends up like winning Rookie of the Year somehow, I think it's very beneficial to start him on the big league team because you get a first round pick like if he's Rookie of the Year. And I think he's like 25-1, I think, in Vegas. So it's, he doesn't have the best odds, but I mean, even if that's possible, I think it's worth like gambling to see. That's how valuable first round pick is.